First phase of the Bihar Assembly elections, leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi in Lok Sabha on Wednesday accused the EC and BJP of orchestrating what he called the state-level vote theft in Haryana. He claimed that the Haryana elections were stolen. He alleged that while the Congress lost the elections by 22,779 votes, 25 lakh votes were stolen in the polls. Rahul invited some of the voters from Bihar who claimed that their names have been deleted from the voters list. They claimed that when they asked to register their names again, they were denied. So what is Rahul's 5-point charge sheet? Alleging that 1 in 8 votes polled in the Haryana elections were fake. Gandhi said that the 5 methods were used for the voters' manipulation: fake photos, voters with affiliation to BJP and UP voting in Haryana elections, blurred photos, deleted voters, and house number 0 shown as addresses. Gandhi claimed that the democracy was being destroyed by the EC in collusion with the BJP.
Go to the proof. Who is this lady? How old is she? Which state does she come from? What's her name? Can anyone try? Where is she from? Try. Give me some guesses. कहाँ की लगती हैं? Anybody? Goa? Maharashtra? North? Is she from Haryana? You sure? You're absolutely sure she's not from Haryana? Okay, but she votes 22 times in Haryana. And she votes in 10 different booths in Haryana. And she's got multiple names: Seema, Sweetie, Saraswati, Rashmi, Vimla. So last guesses, I'm going to give a prize if anybody can guess this. Anybody? She's from Brazil. She's a Brazilian model.
If Congress party has not filed even a single case of any fraud or any act of violation of election rules, they should file the petition. If there is not a single petition made by the Congress party is there with the authorities, what audacity Rahul Gandhi has. And after so many months talking about an election which is convincingly people's mandate have been given to BJP.
Gandhi played a video of the Haryana CM Naib Saini saying ahead that the BJP has a system in place which he suggested implied manipulation. Rahul alleged that the several BJP functionaries appeared twice on official voter rolls with identical names, photos and addresses. Haryana has approximately 2 crore registered voters. The Congress allegedly discovered 25 lakh irregularities in entries. This represents roughly 12.5% of the entire voter roll, meaning 1 out of every 8 votes were manipulated. These are the allegations made by Rahul Gandhi, alleging that through invalid addresses, 93,174 votes were stolen. Gandhi said more than 93,000 voters were listed with invalid numbers like house number 0, making verification impossible.
आज मेरे भाई ने सबके सामने हरियाणा के चुनाव की बातें बताई हैं, किस तरह से पूरा चुनाव चोरी किया है। पूरा देश देख रहा है और पूरे देश को देखना चाहिए। लेकिन मेरे भाई, देश से शिकायत है, देश चुप क्यों है? चुप क्यों हो? अपनी शक्ति को पहचान क्यों नहीं रहे हो? बदलो इनको। खदेड़ दो इनकी सरकार को, एक नई सरकार बनाओ।
जैसा नेपाल में हुआ, आप चाहते हैं कि उसी तरीके से भारत में भी हो। क्या आप खुश होंगे ऐसा देख के? क्या आपको अच्छा लगेगा जब भारत की संसद को आप चलता हुआ देखेंगे? क्या आप यही कामना करते हैं कि हमारा राष्ट्रपति भवन इस तरीके से जलता रहे? ये सारी बातें करने का कनेक्ट तो वही है ना। ये जेनजी टर्मिनोलॉजी, इस शब्द, इस भावना के साथ आप इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। कल को आप कवर अप करेंगे, बहुत सारी बातें बोलेंगे, ये मतलब नहीं था, वो मतलब नहीं था, बट इसके पीछे की भावना पूर्णतः आपकी यही है और ये गलत है।
The Election Commission gave a strong rebuttal to Rahul Gandhi's edge-bomb allegations. The EC countered Rahul's vote Chori claims by releasing a list of important facts for the 2024 Haryana Assembly elections. According to the fact list, only 23 petitions were filed to challenge the Haryana elections. No appeal was filed with district magistrates about the electoral rules. Now let me straight away go to my guest. I'm joined by Brijesh Pandey, input editor, News9, Smita Mishra, senior journalist, Sulaiman Mohammad Khan, spokesperson Congress, Manish Warrior, spokesperson Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Ravi Shankar Ravi, spokesperson RJD. Let me set the debate. Do you think is Rahul conceding defeat in Bihar?
See, I would say that, one thing is very clear, that, if you have proof of all of this, the most competent authority is the Election Commission. I think, the Congress has made vote Chori allegations. It was at one point of time an issue which was talked about a lot in Bihar, but I don't see, any imprint of it right now as we speak at night before the first phase of election. And I think, until unless it gets ratified either in the court or, they are able to convince the Election Commission that a vote Chori has taken place, I don't think that these kind of, press conferences are going to find a lot of traction on the ground. Because the time has come that a lot of allegations have been made, but even in the SIR case, the Election Commission went on to say in several appeals or several dates that not one single case has been filed before it by the Congress party, or not one single dispute has been raised before it. So because if you raise a dispute, then people would want to know what exactly Election Commission, how it has clarified that particular thing. And if Election Commission you feel is hoodwinking or in cahoots with the BJP, then you have the court. So I think there's a process which will nail within courts, EC lies. But if you keep on hurling allegations without substantiating it, like either in appealing with the EC or taking it to the court, I don't think it's going to find much traction.
Manish, what's your take on this? Why has this press conference taken place?
Namaskar to you and to my co-panelists Smita ji and all the people, Brijesh ji. See, I feel very sorry. I must tell you, a couple of days back, couple of opinion polls have also come. They've seen Congress party having seats of only 5 seats to 6 seats. So it's a mindset of a very defeatist kind of a mindset. And sometimes I find it very funny, to be honest. I've never seen a leader of opposition, especially in India. He works like a Apple CEO. I was reminded of those press conferences as Steve Jobs, making those presentations. He's completely cut from the common man of this country, completely bereft of ideas as to what's happening in this country, how people respond to common cues of, and what are the problems of people. He lives in his own world, and I think Rijuji was talking absolutely bang on when he said that there is a team of people who feeds him something, makes nice presentation. He loves to do that. He should have joined corporate, probably, I don't know for sure, that probably he would have done well. And he should also know the history of Congress party. Which party is talking about rigging elections? 1970s, 1980s, everybody in Bihar and UP knows what was booth capturing, thanks to Congress party. Everybody knew what happens, thanks to EVM, that later on with some of the good election commissioners who came, and then all these things kind of a racket actually stopped. So, and look at what happened in Jammu and Kashmir in 1982, infamous. Who was at the helm of this entire thing? It was Congress party. So, they talking, it's pot calling the kettle black. That is what I can say. And as many of the commentators have said, if you have any iota of proof, please go to the court. He's not ready to go to the court. And I'm sure RJD would be very miffed with what he has done, because that sends a message to the entire Bihar that look, Gadbandhan is losing. And their supporters are going to sit at home because of this, because they know that anyway they are going to lose this election.
Okay, Sulaiman, why was this press conference actually required a day before the polling, in that too on Haryana, which had no bearing on the Bihar election, and your entire party brass is in the middle of it and campaigning in the state?
It was required. The campaign for the first phase was over. So I think it's very inappropriate question. A press conference can anytime happen, whenever the data is ready, whenever we can show that this vote theft or vote dacoity has happened, as a opposition leader or opposition party, we can do the press conference. It's not about the timing. It's about what is the content which has been exhibited in that press conference. Now, I heard the BJP spokesperson and the other person on your panel, Mr. Pandey. I'm really surprised with the way, the points which have been raised by Mr. Rahul Gandhi have been countered. It's completely, out of the mind that a Bharatiya Janata Party vice chairman of the Zilla Parishad had 66 voters registered in his home address in Haryana. How can this happen? 93,000 people with address 0, 25 lakh suspicious entries, 5 lakh suspicious voters. A Brazilian model has 22 votes. Now, are these not glaring? As far as the court is concerned, going to the court is concerned, I think then what should we do? That election commission should be dismantled, CAG, CAT should be dismantled, all authorities should be dismantled, and then only Supreme Court should be given the supreme powers to run the government. The problem is the manipulation of this regime and the mindset of this ideology is so they manipulate in such a manner that they cover up all their fraud and present facts and documents in the court which favor them. I completely 100% believe in what Rahul Gandhi ji has done previous conference and today's conference, because not for the reason that he is my leader. I have to follow him anyhow because the facts are so glaring true that I have to follow him. Secondly, I have seen this, Karthik, I have told you in a previous debate also, in Rampur Assembly constituency on 5th of December 2022, I have seen election commission doing dacoity of votes when thousands of voters were not allowed to vote. And BJP for the first time won that election. That was the dacoity of Election Commission of India to make BJP win that election. So Election Commission has become a puppet of BJP. Nothing can happen until and unless this government is voted out to power or thrown away by the public. Through elections and democratic
just 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds.
Only clarification, regime is a word used for a system of government which has not been elected by people. So I think we should refrain from using the word regime. It's an elected government, sir. Yes, Manish.
Suleiman ji,
it's an elected government by theft. It's actually a regime now. No authority can do anything.
I'm not going to get into the debate. It's an elected government. Anyway, I'm not. I'm right.
That's what Soros says.
I'm right. It's okay.
Karthikeya ji, that's what is the favorite word of George Soros. So they would obviously use a regime word because that's what they have tried to do it, and they did it in Bangladesh.
Manish, let me. Two people are very quietly waiting. Manish. Smita is also waiting. Smita has not got the chance to speak. Ravi has also not got the chance to speak. Smita, what's your take? Why is this? I was very surprised. I thought maybe this press conference would be primarily on Bihar, and it took me back to Haryana. Everyone knows that it was a very close election. Congress. A lot of people say the Congress lost it by their own mistakes. They were supposed to win the election. BJP just stole it through organizational heft, nothing else. But do you think it will have an impact on Bihar election? I want my conversation around Bihar. Will it have any impact? Because it's coming down to vote chori. The issue of SIR exercise, as EC officials are in West Bengal, the matter has gone to court, DMK is opposing it, TVK is opposing it, there's a Mahabali session which is taking place. So my question is broader in nature. Do you think by doing this press conference, does it become part of a mainstream narrative, or what is your assessment? Why was this press conference organized?
I think it was organized because a sense of panic seems to be setting in. Yesterday, exactly 1 week after their manifesto was announced, in much detail actually, in much more detail than the NDA manifesto, still Tejasvi Yadav ji had to come on record yesterday on the last day of the campaign to say that the Mai Bahin Man Yojana amount, which was actually originally meant to be a monthly support for eligible women, will be now transferred in one go on the day of Makar Sankranti. And then some more sops for farmers like free irrigation, irrigation purpose, power supply, etc. And today, 1 year after the elections, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who had been, sort of talking about an H-bomb for a few months now, suddenly comes out in the morning to say that his H-bomb is now ready to detonate and he is going to bring it out. Now, specifically on the merits of the allegations or the points that he has raised, I don't see anything very new. If there is anything, there are two parts to the issues he has raised. One thing is about anomalies in the voter list. Now, anomalies in the voter list is not something new, Karthikeya. we keep having these in every elections. A man goes to the booth, does not find his or her name. Someone goes and there is some other anomaly. We have gone through them actually in my own family. So having anomalies in the voter list is one point. But how do you establish vote chori through that anomaly is something which we really need to discuss. On the specifics of those allegations. I do not question anybody's right to, bring out allegations. That's very fair actually. But EC has given specifics and I will leave it to the EC because we are not privy to those inputs and those details. However, I am more interested in the political impression, the political fallout of it. And just a day before Bihar goes to polls, why talk about vote chori in Haryana? Simply because you want to, create some mistrust. You want to create doubts about the electoral system in the country. A party which I have seen with my own first-hand eyes. I don't need to go for any news reporting. I have seen in my ancestral village at 10 in the morning, entire 100% voting used to be done. And anybody who dared to come out of home to vote had to face the consequences. 10 baje 100% vote पड़ चुके होते थे डब्बे में. How? And this party was supporting that vote.
स्मिता ठीक है okay you made a very strong point. रवि आपको लग रहा है वोट चोरी हो रही है बिहार में?
Because in your village 100%. Karthikeya, this problem is very serious. When this entire exercise of SIR was announced and the way it was conducted, we have seen that. It is not intensive. It was not intensive. It was not special. I have been telling this. It was very casual. No proper documentation. They themselves were filling up the forms. 65 lakh voters were deleted. So see, few anomalies is okay. We can understand that if some exercise is taking place at this level, there could be some problems. But when the problems are, when the deletion, addition, thousands of voters' name on one address, fake voters, duplicate voters in thousands and lakhs, then the election commission comes under talk. Then this is a natural question. Then what kind of exercise, and the exercise you are calling it special and intensive, if you are doing it especially intensively, then how come this amount of anomalies are coming up is the problem. So it is happening everywhere. Mahadevpura, Anand, this Haryana election, and I am sure even in Bihar, in several villages, people are coming up and saying that their names are not there in the list. And so many names are there at the same address and the zero address. And what election commission is doing? See, Karthikeya, you see some kind of theft is happening. You go to the police and complain, and the police tells you, first you have to do.
Ravi, lot of people would say. Lot of people would say that you are not. There's a phrase in Hindi, and I'm using it without any pun intended. वो कहते हैं ना नाच ना में आंगन टेढ़ा. आपके भी तो 52 सीट से 100 सीट्स हो गई थी कांग्रेस की. Congress doubled its position in Lok Sabha. Then there was no vote chori. You actually doubled your position in Lok Sabha, Suleiman. Let me go to Suleiman. Let me ask this. This question has to be asked. Don't you think so? The oldest grand old party
more than that
of this
from
country,
300 or 400 promised of BJP, they came down to 240.
Prime Minister's lead went down in Banaras. The Prime Minister's lead went down in Banaras. Bharatiya Janata Party lost Ayodhya. Bharatiya Janata Party lost Ayodhya. That was a big embarrassment. So my question to you is, you being the oldest, the grandest democratic party, and if you sow the seed of a stolen election, then it has a direct impact on democracy. Suleiman?
Why are you asking? You don't remember that the Lok Sabha elections happened in April and May of 24, and 40 lakh voters were added to Maharashtra in 4 months. And in December of 24, when Maharashtra elections happened, BJP got a landslide. And 40 lakh voters were added from 2019 to 24 in 5 years. But in those 4 months, those 40 lakh voters were added. So Maharashtra, they have done the theft by adding 40 lakh voters in 4 months, which has never happened in the history of the country. One. Haryana, they have won because, Madam Mishra, you were saying that it's normal anomalies. I want to reply to you. 8 seats we have lost in Haryana, where the total margin is 22,000. If we add the margin, somewhere we have lost by 800 votes, somewhere we have lost by 2,000 votes, and we got 37 MLAs. The majority was 46, BJP got 48. If we would have won those 8, we would have reached the majority. And when
That does not prove anything.
Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Your election was stolen by senior Huda. I'm sorry to say.
Listen to me. I'm just finishing my thing. Listen to me. I am saying those 8 seats. I'm just talking about 8 seats. 22,000 is the margin after adding up the margin of the votes. We lost those 8 seats. When the magnitude is 25 lakh in Haryana alone, out of 2 crore voters, 5 lakh voters have been duplicate voters, 93,000 same home. It's just completely visible how Maharashtra and Haryana have been stolen, and this SIR Kartike has been done to actually legalize this process of vote chori.
Okay. Smita, please.
No, I just have 2 things, nothing much. I've already told you my take on the whole situation. Just one quick point. First of all, you see, in the case of SIR, there's no need to complicate it so much. There is no need to go to police or any authority. There was a system established by
let me give some data. What is the vote, Suleiman? What is the vote difference between BJP and Congress in Haryana?
In those 8 CCs,
22,000 constituencies are 8.
Total, no. Total,
32 votes.
You are saying total. You lost Haryana with 27,000 votes. Total
22,779, 8 seats.
Okay.
8 seats. I can tell you.
Bharatiya Janata Party lost Himachal Pradesh with 37,000 votes. You won Himachal Pradesh with 37,000 votes.
No. I am not talking about 37,000 votes.
You won Himachal Pradesh with 37. I remembered it. मुझे data लेके थोड़ा ना बैठा था. Just remembered it that the victory difference.
You cannot prove it like that.
So the BJP is saying.
No. I am saying it's not about BJP. I am saying that often Mike, let me complete the question. Often the difference between the victory and defeat is very minor in Indian elections. I recall in 15 years ago, you guys got more votes, Akali Dal got less votes, and I think Akalis came to power again in Punjab.
Let me reply to you. Kartike, you are doing journalism for a long time. There was no wave in favor of BJP in Himachal. There was a strong wave in favor of Congress in Haryana. All your exit polls says that we are getting 60 seats. BJP are coming down to 30. We got 37. They got 48. All your exit and the ballot.
On TV, it's like exit polls got 2024 elections.
2024 general election, 99% of exit polls got exit polls gave BJP 400.
I am just telling you your version. Either don't get
not
exit
my
polls.
version, the TV version. So you can't hang me on news because of 30 exit polls from 30 different.
There was vote chori. These are questions you understand.
No, you didn't answer. My proposition was very simple. हार जीत हो जाती है छोटे उससे. Manish.
Problem नहीं Kartike. But the data which Rahul has, these are facts. These are truth.
Okay. That is up to people to believe their facts or not. I am not going to sit in judgment here. That's for the people to decide at the hustings. Manish.
Suleiman ji should know. My good friend Ravi is here. Last time Bihar election, the voting, number of vote difference was just 12,000. Right. Now let Ravi ji say that last time also vote chori happened, and because of that they won so many seats. There was hardly any difference. Right. So Congress won last time 19 seats because of vote chori there. Congress won in Telangana because of vote chori. Isn't it? Why don't you resign? First, you should have guts to resign. All state governments, wherever you are, resign all the MPs. Then talk about this nonsense. Sorry to.
Ravi, quickly, I need to end the show. Okay, Ravi. Okay, let me go to your good friend Manish. Ravi.
Yes. Wherever we have won and wherever we are winning. If we win in Bihar, it means that the support is going to be so overwhelming that these manipulations and its collision with the ruling party, this collision with the ruling party is not going to work.
Yes.
The support was so overwhelming that the manipulation did not work.
So wherever you lost, maybe support was not that overwhelming. The counterpoint to it. I mean, see, I would just say take 30 seconds, Karthike.
Okay.
I believe that
People are not chosen.
election commission should be like Caesar's wife, above suspicion. I think time has also come for election commission to come,
It
like,
should
you know, take
dismantle.
every single case which is being presented by Rahul Gandhi or Congress party or the allegation, and they should discuss it threadbare, because I think, you know, there are too many allegations leveled at that should have been done. B, I would say that, you know, SIR is the most touted vote chori case, and election commission, as it was reported in almost all the dailies, that, you know, kept on saying that not once the Congress party or any other party came to Supreme Court or told them that, you know, these were the specifics on which we feel that SIR has been compromised. Nobody came forward with any kind of complaint. So I think, you know, those complaints have to be taken up with the competent authority, A, with election commission, B, with the court, so that, you know, you also have a parallel narrative working, that this is not just a, you know, a press conference thing or remain within press conference thing. I mean, you can't say that, you know, you have an overwhelming mandate so that you beat the shenanigans of the BJP plus election commission, but the reverse is not true.
I was just trying to locate the press conference in the larger context of a political stock exchange, you know. That was my entire effort. Thank you, Suleiman. Thank you, Suleiman. Thank you, Smita. Thank you, Manish. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Brijesh, for joining me. This is all I had on point. I really run short of time. So I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Good night.
भारत सरकार ने सभी देशवासियों के हित में हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस से जीएसटी पूरी तरह से हटाकर 0 कर दिया है। इससे हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस काफी सस्ता हो गया है। पॉलिसी बाजार पर अब 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 550 रुपए महीने से शुरू। policybazaar.com।
बढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कर आता है, आगे आगे